I'm the guy who made the Mine Little Crafty mod for Minecraft. With me on the panel today, we've got a whole bunch of people from the client mod scene and from a couple of servers that you might be able to play online. It's the Brohoof server and the Mine Little Crafty server. We're going to be bringing some people from the servers on to the panel later on, and right now we've got people to talk a little bit about the client mod scene. We've got Kaz out here, who maintains the level tolerance texture pack.
I promise you I will hate you.
We've got Strong out there, who maintains the BronyModPack. And Rapid from Brony, who's just hanging out here. He's going to be talking about this later. So, with ponies and Minecraft, you might think it's an unusual crossover, but this fandom, I think a lot of you know, is all about crossovers. And if you like one of these things on the screen, chances are you like one or two, or maybe all of the others as well.
More of them!
And you know that we like to kind of so it only makes sense that we would play Minecraft, and that's what we're all about here, in terms of making the game look like the world of Equestria, making you be a pony in the game, and having servers where you can play online together as ponies and build worlds of Equestria, and all that kind of stuff with your pony friends. Because Minecraft's really a collaborative multiplayer game, and it's hard for me. So that's one of the things that we really enjoy doing. So what I want to do in this first section is actually take you into the game of Minecraft and show you some of the things that we do to ponify the game. And I'm going to hand over to my friend Strong back here, who's going to show you the BronyModPack, and then we're going to take a look at Mine Little Crafty.
Thanks, Banana. So right from the start, you can see that Minecraft looks a little different. So this is the start screen of the BronyModPack. It's brought to you by the BronyModPack team. You can see our BronyModPack t-shirts here. And we are a team primarily of we're more than 70% bronies, and so it was only natural for it to take several of the mods we've made and repackage them for bronies. And the BronyModPack has in turn turned out to be one of our most popular packs, beating even the original voxel mod pack that it's based off of. Now I'm going to, so now we're going to go head over to the server, and Radon here will demonstrate you the mod you probably all know and love, Mine Little Crafty.
Hey, I know a good one for you on that server. That's warp skins.
Okay, I'm going to just Okay, so in Minecraft, your guy is a blocky human guy called Steve. You're probably all familiar with if you've seen Minecraft before, and if you've ever installed Mine Little Crafty, then you'll know that the thing that Mine Little Crafty does is Okay, but there I am.
That's Radon.
Yeah, so this is my IC here. What I'm going to do is show you a bunch of NPCs that we've created in the world to show off some of the features of Mine Little Crafty. So actually, we're on Brohoof's world right now, but you're going to get a closer look at those later on, so don't worry too much about that. Right now, let's just look at the ponies. So these are the first type of ponies that I made in the game. We've got a unicorn, a pony, and a Pegasus. In Minecraft, you can choose what skin your guy wears. It's like the texture of your guy, and in Mine Little Pony, that's also used to set the type of pony that you want to be. So if you go to my website, minelittlepony.com, you can read about how to make your own skins, and you can also get the mod from there.
You can also use the Mine Little Pony creator website?
Oh yeah, there's several other ways to get them on. So we're going to be talking about them later on. And actually, we're going to be taking some questions about halfway through the session for the game. So we'll do that stuff a little bit later on. And Strong is going to take that. Oh yeah, we've got these lights on for things. And the ponies can have armor. We've got this gold armor, and she's holding a figure. This character with the armor. Oh, thank you. We have a unicorn here.
Perfect for fighting crabs on my ass.
So this was the mod at the beginning, and I've added lots of features over the years. It's been going for a couple of years now. One of the first things I added was the wings on the mega side, where they can flap like this. That was in response to some feedback that I got from Brohoof players. And then later on, we added different sizes of ponies. So we've got the CHD here. We've got Big Macs that are a bit bigger. And we've got some other ones here as well. They're kind of slender and tall. Most recently, we've started to add pony mobs to the game. These are the creatures that you'll meet in the world if you're just going around. So these are some villagers that I've got here. So if you find a village in Minecraft, it'll now be populated with these pony villagers. They've got their saddlebags here and aprons and stuff. If I just say tonight here, you'll know that sometimes in Minecraft things can get a little bit scary at night. And we've got some of the monsters here. We've got ponies on these. Yeah, he's got the rusty horseshoe right there. Oh, there's a zombie pig man there as well. I mean, it's a trick, isn't it? I'm afraid she's not long for this world though, because we're going to have some skeletons there. There's one levitating bow right there. Some of them levitate their bows and some of them hold them in their hooves. It's a mix. Some of them are unicorns though. There's some unicorns. So that's about the state of the mod right now. I've got lots of plans for the future. I just work on it in my free time and add stuff to it when I can be bothered and when I have a fun idea. So that's Mine Little Pony. If I pass on to Hazat now, you can swap seats with me and show off some of the features of your texture pack.
As you can see, all the blocks that you've been seeing in games today look extra pretty because they're using the Love and Tolerance texture pack, which is my texture pack. I think it's quite pretty. I didn't create the texture pack. I mean, its creator sort of abandoned it as an orphan. So having never touched texture packs or pixel art in my life before, I thought, you know what, I'm qualified to do this sort of thing. And no one else stepped forward, so I took over and I've been working on it for about 2 years. I mean, the sort of design behind it is a lot of people there's lots of pony texture packs out there, and this is the most popular one. But a lot of the ones that people make, they think, oh, ponies, you know, rainbows, bright colours, all that sort of stuff. But if you look at the show itself, there aren't that many rainbows, and you know, the colours they're quite subdued. So that's sort of what I go for when I'm making textures in this. It's not, I don't want to kind of burn your eyes, as it were. Yeah, that too. So it's easy on it's meant to be easy on the eyes, but still cartoony and pony themed, and beautiful and lovable, tolerable. Exactly. I mean, there are some pony references in there, but I tried, like if I bust out a painting, which I've thrown on the floor. There's a reference in there. But I try to keep the pony references to a minimum. About as far as I go is these paintings, and also, you know, the Scootaloo chicken. There's a few other ones, like I turned the Iron Golem into Iron Will, because that was just too perfect. So If you want, well, there isn't a spawn egg for one. I have to build one. I'll try and build one. Oh yeah, of course, because we're on the server, it doesn't work. But yeah, tell you what, if you want to see it, why don't you download the texture pack? It's part of, it's part of the BronyModPack as well. So if you, I guess it's probably on Google, but it's on planetminecraft.com if you look up Love and Tolerance on there, or if you get BronyModPack, which is at brohoof.com/modpack. It's pretty cool.
You can also use Feed the Beast.
It's also on the Feed the Beast launcher, yes.
Yep.
No, it's not in the texture.
It's under the texture packs folder there. Yeah.
Yep.
The BronyModPack itself has a pretty fancy way of switching texture packs. So go in here. Fancy menu. But why would you want to switch your texture pack? We've got Love and Tolerance. It's the only one you'll ever need, honest.
If you're gonna switch once to Love and Tolerance, at least have it be pretty.
Yeah, I think that's the idea behind it. So that's the texture pack.
Okay, so Strongman, do you want to show off some of the rest of the stuff in the mod pack?
Sure thing. It's this weird keyboard thing. I don't know. I play Minecraft with a controller. Yeah. Okay. So in addition to Mine Little Pony, the BronyModPack comes with a variety of features that make doing things like building the entire world of Equestria inside Minecraft a lot easier. Our voxel flight mod enables you to move much faster and fly around with a lot of speed and stop at a dime. Makes building quite a bit easier, especially if you're a Pegasi.
Unless you put it to
which we're not, so we just run through the air.
Sonic rainbow.
Of course, sometimes it's the middle of the night. Which can make building in some areas a little bit harder to see. So we created the voxel full brain feature, which enables seeing in the dark significantly easier. In addition, we've added features to it that will now automatically enable it when underwater for easier underwater viewing. For when you want to go visit the world of Equestria.
That pod.
I can either confirm or deny the existence of sea ponies.
Donna, I asked you a while ago, but when are you going to add sea ponies to the mods?
Maybe in a future release.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yep, now he has to do it. In addition, the voxel map in the top right corner of the screen makes finding different areas very simple, and you can even create a waypoint. You can even create waypoints for different areas you like to go to frequently. They'll point you to it with the beam, like here. And there you'll know where it is. By its beacon and a little mark on the map itself, so that you can always know where it is.
It gets annoying when you die and then you can't remove it easily.
We've added the ability to turn off the death point feature in the latest update.
Yay, finally. I need to get that out of my house. Just a beam of light from where it burned it.
Yep. As you can see, you've already seen our improved voxel menu, which completely restyles the pause and home screens, and in addition gives you easy access to through voxel. The voxel options component gives you easy access to the settings for Mine Little Crafty and all the other mods we have here. These features and many more are available inside the BronyModPack and the not Brony focused voxel mod pack, but yeah, what fun is that one?
You Pinky Fire Armada.
Okay, so now I'll hand off to Ratty. We'll talk about the. We'll trade off to get you more acquainted to the world of Brohoof and Equestria itself.
Alright, hey guys.
Can you show them Sweetie Pie?
So there's 8 of us, so we need to switch out some people to get, to get everyone in here.
Musical chair time.
It's Master Chief. I made a pony Spartan skin
This is a good addition switch.
for Minecraft.
Alright, so I'm going to introduce everybody. I'm Ratty from Brohoof.com. Sarhan, who's also an admin from Brohoof. This is Holly from our Mine Little Crafty server. SquareHorse.com now.
Yeah, our website is now called SquareHorse. We run a couple of different game servers, but we started out with Minecraft, so.
Okay, and then there's Curry from Mine Little Crafty. So Brohoof is a creative server. So if you just like building things, that's what we're about. Mine Little Crafty is more about the normal gameplay that you're probably familiar with, survival, where you mine things, and you know, it's more of a game. So, so I guess we should start with history. You want to be able to count that? Oh, I forgot to introduce Atticus J from Mine Little Crafty also. Anybody play on Ponycraft back in the day? Yeah, you might remember Atticus J from there. Yeah, so around the time that Ponycraft started, I started Brohoof, sort of competing with them. Well, they were more survival also. We were creative. Okay, sorry. Well, I don't remember what to do next.
That's what creative mode is.
Okay, well, so creative mode is just basically about building. It's just mostly focused on the artwork and the creation of really cool and stuff. So I guess we could just get right into the server stuff. You're driving. So yeah, Sarwan's going to show us some of the stuff that's on Brohoof.
Well, you've already seen Ponyville as a Steam, Radana, and your son Rednerd have shown you. We on Brohoof focus on building most of Equestria, so we have a great deal of number of worlds. So for example, Bronycon. These are not screenshots of the game themselves. They are rendered using a program called Chunky because a great deal of the things we have are too large to actually fit within the game. So we use render programs like this to make seeing the builds easier. For example, this is our spawn world.
That is awesome.
This took me about a week and a half.
Well, to be fair, we imported the 3D models, so.
Yeah.
But we colored them by hand.
Actually, I built the models.
You said
It was a combination.
yeah.
Here is Equestria, well, most of it. You here at Ponyville, you can see Rainbow Dash's house. Kennerlot's way back there in the background.
I've been trying to find that.
Little place here. We also have, amongst our other worlds, Kennerlot. Kennerlot is our newest world so far. It's currently very much under construction, but here you can see we tried.
Yeah, we could try.
There's a closer shot of the palace.
Here's our cloud We use a plugin called Multiverse that allows us to have multiple worlds. So, for example, Cloudstacker is in its own world. You won't find Equestria anywhere here. Although, you can set it up so if you fall through, you fall back to Equestria.
Yeah, I tried that once.
But isn't Cloudsdale part of Equestria?
Yes, but the thing is, Minecraft, you only have so high to build in, 256 blocks.
Yeah, right. It makes sense now.
Here is the weather factory. Here is the Crystal Empire.
Oh, I did not see that before.
This is also a very recent world of ours, so as you can see, it's pretty incomplete. The palace is done. We have some of the fair. People are building in some houses. This is our Manhattan. Or we call it Statue of Friendship, or Statue of Liberty, Statue of whatever, Statue of Harmony.
It's the statue.
We call it Statue of whatever you want.
It's basically epic.
Basically one.
And then you go into a skeleton.
So, maybe we take a quick tour of the main six's houses. Here is, well, that's treehouse.
Go into it.
I am not familiar with these controls.
Get up and go off.
One thing you might not realise is all these builds are also fully furnished inside, so our builders have really used Minecraft to maximum capability to use as much detail as possible in the builds.
When these are all downloadable, if you go to brohoof.com/backups, all these worlds you can download if you want to like play it single player or if you want to role play on it, a lot of people do that.
And here's the bed, nice little basket. So, which house do you want to see next?
And there's no cellar.
Oh yeah. We do not do rainbow factories, pinky cellars. What was that one game that were free with zombies?
No cannon.
So here you can see where No, we do not do Fluttershy Shed. This is not an 18+ panel.
It is not.
We try to stay pretty strict with canon for this world.
Here's Pinky's bedroom. It's a little smaller than it is in the show, but when you live in a cupcake, who wants to,
Rainbow Dash. Really do that.
Famous kitchen where Sweetie Belle managed to turn toast into soup.
You should use a
Bedroom, a creative room that sometimes uses and not a mess with it.
Floor should have different colors.
So, who else? You guys want to see next? Here over there in the background. In the back there we see chicken food. Oh yes, the Everfree Forest is also quite close. Over there. Fluttershy doesn't go there very often, but I don't know why she lives at the edge of the Everfree. Next up. Oh, there's lots and lots of apple trees. This is a Sweetheart Lake is very, very big. Gearing up for next year.
Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Do you have the clubhouse?
How can you not see that? It's kind of like a pot. It's like an obelisk. You just cannot see it. I think I saw some in there actually.
And I believe that just leaves us one more. Staircases because she doesn't really need
It's like screw ladder stairs.
Here is Bangladesh's kitchen, which is covered in cobwebs. Anyways, I think that's it for our work, so I'll turn it over to the Mine Little Crafty.
You want to?
You can show up their world a little bit.
Lucas of MLC, and we're going to show you off a couple of our cities. Like Ray said, our server is a bit more of a survival server. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see the majority part of our world, which is our incredibly expansive free build area, where basically you join the server, you can, we're a server about kind of doing a little bit of everything. You can role play, you can hang around in our Equestria world, you can go out to our free build world and build whatever you like. We don't really like to restrict people to certain things. They ask us, we have people coming all the time saying, you know, I'm here, what do I do? We basically just tell them, whatever. You know, as long as, you know, you keep within the rules.
My Little Pony world, who
It's
cares?
whatever you want to do. So,
It's My Little
Don't
Pony.
release
We love
blazes
to
into a
tolerate
wooden
you.
house.
we don't like build on the same scale.
Into the real world.
Brohoof is definitely going for more canon Equestria. We go for more RP based. A lot of our chats have a very short limited range. That's intentional, so that RP chats aren't getting picked up by everybody. But this is our pony though, nowhere near as big as Brohoof, but we have everything you know pretty much want. As you can see, we have Pinkie Pie's house.
This was all built legitimately. They didn't like summon blocks.
Everything that you see here is built block by block. We've had massive teams of builders going through and doing all this. These leaves on this leaves on Twilight's house, all completely done by hand. Turn this up a little bit more so we're not going so far. We have it's much smaller, but Rainbow Dash's house for you. Fluttershy's cottage, and we don't have a shed, but we do have something that a lot of people like. It's a little tent out back where you can actually buy monster eggs, so you can spawn your own dogs, you can spawn your own chickens, skeletons, cows, whatever you want to spawn. Alright, and then of course we have Rary's Boutique. Actually, we'll say here we have our Cloudsdale. Holly here actually headed most of the Cloudsdale builds, so she can probably tell you a little bit about it.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's very, she went for the very romance style builds. You see a lot of columns, you see a lot of gold blocks used here. There's a lot of, it's all made of snow blocks, and I'm grateful that Brohoof allowed us to use this laptop for this, or else this would all be completely melted. So it'd be nothing but a bunch of waterfalls and floating glass and lapis and all those sorts of fun things.
It also includes an amphitheater, which has sleep magic.
I'll save you, Rary.
Over here is our version of the Rainbow Factory and also the Weather Factory as well. You'll be able to come down here and you can actually see where the snowflakes are made and all this sort of stuff. Right here.
It's actually the only place on the map where you can buy colored wool. So if you need rainbows, house sale. Makes sense. Makes sense.
You have to buy things. This is like an economy. Right?
Yeah, we actually have a server economy set up where you can actually hunt mobs down and things like that. You kill these mobs, you get money for it, where you can trade with other people, you can trade with the server itself, and we actually have an economy that we're working on. When people barter, people use the in-game currency that you can generate by yourself, all that kind of stuff. So, and the last thing we're going to show you is one that we spent.
Yeah. Will I show this one?
Oh, yeah, if you want to.
All right. All right. So, Camelot was a huge project. I believe everybody on our staff was involved at some point in helping build it, as well as a large amount of players. Really, it's hard to build something like this, as there's not a whole lot of interior views of Camelot and not a whole lot of connecting views. And so we kind of had to get together and come up with an idea of how everything was connected. So over here with the castle, you'll see every single room, including the main entrance from the Gala episode, is connected to the rest of the castle as well, which is actually floating over the mountain with Ponyville in that direction. So you can actually travel there from Ponyville. But yeah, I mean, this build right here probably took us a good couple weeks straight of everybody pitching in and helping out. Really, I mean, it's crazy how much everybody pulled off. But here you can see the hallway from the Discord episode. Some different view sites where the princesses would go to study, different things like that. And if you keep traveling past the palace and come over this mountain, we have a builder who pretty much lost his mind laying out this city. And you'll see why in a second. Everything in Canterlot City is connected like an actual city. There's a full running sewer system. There's a full running marketplace. Every building is connected. There's alleyways. There are so many hidden secrets that people can discover around here.
Wow. Very organic.
Yeah, it's completely laid out like how a town would expand naturally. It's crazy how much you pulled off.
It's kind of crazy. It's a little crazy because, you know, all three of us up here have all been involved with the Canterlot building, and I still don't even know where everything is at this point. Like,
yeah.
I've had to go through Canterlot so many times, helping people out with getting housing there, because that's one of our things. You can actually own houses in Equestria and things like that, and live in them and decorate them how you want. And there are still things in the Canterlot world that even I keep finding new things, and I'm just like, I don't understand how they fit it all in there.
Yeah. And this pathway right here actually does lead all the way around the main mountain to the castle, and so you do have a walkway with some of the flags that players have created along it. So some of the people who helped build the city have actually left a little mark along this walk as well. Over here, I believe it's in here. You do see the Canterlot train, which is at the train station. So when you take your training from Ponyville, you actually do come in on a minecart through this train and appear at the station. Yeah.
We could probably do a quick run.
Yeah.
We probably won't go to the mountain itself because the mountain literally you spiral all the way down and all the way back.
It would take a while to travel. So yeah, the minecarts do come in through the back of the train and park here where you can get off, come in through the station. There we go. Okay. So yeah, every single building here does have an interior. Most of these buildings are also lived in by the players on our server. So you can actually rent out a house and keep it as long as you're active. Those who aren't active, we do end up getting all their belongings and setting them aside for new players to take over. So there's always housing available to everybody that joins the server. But yeah, I mean, just walking around, it's very easy to just kind of get lost in how much work is put into it.
That's the best part.
I guess I could show you a little bit of the inside of Canterlot Castle if you'd like. Here's... Okay. Oh yeah, she'll talk a little bit about the classes and the abilities.
Alright, so on our server we have 12 playable classes that includes Earth Ponies, Pegasi, Unicorns. Let's see if I remember all these. Changeling, Bat Pony, Flutter Pony, Sea Pony, Zebras, Buffalo, Dragons,
Diamond Dogs.
Diamond Dogs. Did I say dragons?
Yes.
What's all those?
Griffins, yeah.
Oh,
And Griffins, thank you. And so, each one of them, our biggest project lately, we just released it, I believe, June 26th on our 1-year anniversary. You can actually have different abilities as each class. I'm not going to go into all of them because it would take me forever. But some of the more popular ones, as a changeling, you can mob disguise into like sheep or zombies or whatever you want. And it was my week. Yeah, the giant. And also, they don't eat food. What you do as a changeling is you use a food ball, a slime ball, and you have to go around other players or other mobs, like sheep or something. And so you'll see hearts appear and some green sparks, and you actually drain the love from them and feed off of that. So that's how you stay alive. And dragons are fire immune, and they can toggle whether they can be lava immune or not. Our sea ponies can breathe underwater, and they can see better underwater. Our Pegasi can change weathers in teams of Pegasi. And we're also going to have learnable possibilities later on. Like, if you do certain things, you can earn different abilities. We're still working on this. So Pegasus is going to be able to use lightning, and unicorns are going to be able to make tomes and scrolls to teach other classes like different abilities. And what else? There's so many classes, it's kind of hard to keep track of. But our bat ponies are one of our popular classes. Those and crystal ponies are our newest classes, and each race is going to have their own special city. And so we're working on a sea pony city right now, and we actually, one of our big projects we're about to be starting on is the moon in the end. So we're going to have a huge landmass there with a bat pony city and ruins and like a castle for Luna and everything. And yeah, I'll have that chart.
All right. So that's the end of our presentation, so we're going to open up the questions. Do we need any help with the microphone or something like that? Or
We don't have wireless microphones. If you want to repeat questions, we're happy to watch them.
oh, okay. I guess you just shout it and then I'll repeat it if you can't hear you. You want to go?
Well, this is for the BronyModPack. How do you toggle on and off the like brightness?
The full bright feature can be toggled on and off by pressing the minus key on the keyboard, and you can also change it from the box swap from the menu. Which you can bring up by pressing F7.
You the board up? Yep.
This is for Brohoof.
Okay.
Are you guys going to be doing like Appaloosa or something in the future?
He wants to know if we have an Appaloosa. The question is, are we going to be doing an Appaloosa?
We have Appaloosa. I made it. Well, I planned it. Other people built it. But yeah, we've got all of Equestria. There's Appaloosa, Dodge Junction,
Crystal Kingdom,
Buffalo Camp,
Baltimore.
It's all there.
Oh, that Baltimore's there.
Yep. The question was with that. We went about 6 they added horses, so how are we going to work with that? Well, it'll be ponies riding horses, and it'll look weird. Oh, that's
What do you mean show people Squeezy Bar?
From the build where you go to make buildings, and it shows.
Yeah, do we have that world?
Oh,
And also works again.
We didn't actually so much, but it's not going to get.
we can get
Sorry, not today.
We'll take another question in the meantime. One right there? Yeah, you.
Can we see Scoodaloo's house?
Is that for me? The text
Wait, did you say
make a squid look like what?
No, can we see Scoodaloo's house?
Scoodaloo's house?
Yeah.
That'd be a funny look.
Oh, you mean like the clubhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it. Warp, Shake and see. Yes, the clubhouse.
We'll find it somewhere down there.
Yeah, well, let's explain the next question. Yeah, the feature have.
That's not being
I'm sorry. Fluttershy. Yeah, I'm sorry.
With the changeling class, how you can like form different objects, everything, would that protect you? Like if you change into a zombie, would that would other zombies not know it's you or something?
Yeah, as a changeling, and also as a bat pony can turn into bats. Whenever you want this guy as well, it's able to attack you, so it makes mining a lot easier. We are actually working on that.
It's currently being built.
Okay, next question right here. You in the right there? Right? Yep.
Is there a city for griffins yet?
Not yet.
There's some agreements. Yeah, we have some plans for one, but we haven't got stuff.
You in the front there? The question is, who wants to become an alpha, and that's probably for Mine Little Crafty. Or do you mean for the skins, like when you walk around. Well, for the My Little Pony mod, yes, you can make a skin that's any classes that I know.
Can we see SquareHorse?
Question is, can we see SquareHorse?
Every time you warp, they change to humans for a split second.
Next question.
Just one person. Yeah, you can shout it. You're kind of far away.
A question for the My Little Pony mod. A long time ago, I changed my skins to check out all the different classes before the unicorn actually had a new animation. And I changed it to Princess Celestia to check out the alicorn, and now I can't change it back.
Okay, the question was, this lady's having an issue with her My Little Pony skin. The way you change your skin in My Little Pony is you press F1 in the main menu, and that actually uses a completely different skin browser to the Minecraft.net skin browser. I have my own skin server, it supports high definition skins, so you can actually have quite fancy skins in your ponies. And if you have an issue with it, come post on my forum, minelittlepony.com, or indeed see me, I'm going to be here.
For either of the pony servers, have any of you ever heard of the Equestrian Frontier server?
That's a new one to me. Yeah, new one. I thought I knew all the servers.
It's a small server of Ponycraft 50s.
Oh, one of those. There's a bunch of shards from when Ponycraft shut down. Yeah, you.
Yes, sure. Is there any like PvP or survival games or Sweep or anything like that, or would that be added?
Well, in Brohoof there isn't, but PvP.
On My Little Crafty, we actually are making a whole separate map for like full PvP and RP. So we'll copy over our main Equestrian cities and actually allow people to kind of go in there and do whatever they want, PvP and RP.
Yeah, see, so Brohoof.com is more like creative, just building, but like gameplay type stuff, they're better for that.
How do you guys keep your servers under control?
That's a good question. The question is, how do we keep our servers under control? Well, like most big Minecraft servers, we use LogBlock or Hawkeye or Prism. There's plugins. I think we've already probably on this, but it'll track every single block change. So if something breached, we know who did it, and we just ban it, and then just easily blow it back. So they waste all their time. You just click a thing, and all the damage is gone. So that is your question.
That's mine.
Okay. Anyone?
This one.
Oh, sorry.
So a lot of the amazing builds you see on the Brohoof server couldn't be possible without one guy, which is our Sarbob over here. And on behalf of the builders and the admins, we wanted to give him a little thank you gift of his OC unicorn. Sar.
Anybody have anything else? Okay. Now we get to the troll question section, right? We have a secret process. We keep an eye on everybody. We're watching. We're always watching. Recruiting secretly. So just behave.
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't remember what server it was. I downloaded a map a long time ago. Does this one have the model of someone built the atomic?
We have
Oh,
the
they
break.
They never built it. Oh, well, yeah, there was one there.
Equestria 3!
There's E3.
Yeah, Equestria 3. Yeah, so on Brohoof, if you go to brohoof.com/backups, and then there's like worlds, and like old worlds, and then there's Equestria 3, I think it's an app. We have all of our worlds, all our past worlds. I'm big on like sharing all the stuff we're creating.
Something you might not realise is that this is actually, this what we've showed you today, this is the 4th time we built Equestria on Brohoof. So when Ratty talks about Equestria 3, that was the 3rd edition. This that you've been seeing is Equestria 4, and it'll be Equestria 5 next year probably, after we've got the season.
Yeah, we started over so many times. What about?
Actually, no, we don't have a class for allophones right now. Our reason behind that is because the three of us, our admin staff, we play the princesses. On the server, I play Celestia, she plays Cadence, and he plays Luna. And so we kind of just wanted to keep that, at least that for like RP purposes and things like that. So.
You can't use a nickname though. Like if you have an Alicorn like character that you play as, you can't set your nickname to be that. So there's that.
Probably pretty overpowered anyway.
Who plays Princess Twilight?
What about Princess Twilight?
Who plays Princess Twilight?
Oh, I'm necessarily.
We have an Australian player. He's actually the one that designed Camelot. So he's kind of lost his mind, but you'll see him poke his head around every once in a while.
He's actually quite fitting with Twilight and the whole losing his mind thing.
Yeah.
Yes, Mine Little Crafty has the whole like everybody picks a fake name and kind of plays it, right? Like,
yeah, we let people use nicknames if you want to. I mean, it'll show up a little like a tilde symbol in front of your name, and we'll know you have a nickname. It can be, as long as it's server appropriate, it can be pretty much whatever you'd like it to be.
Alright, any other questions? Let's do in the back.
Just ask if it'd be great to do something in the game. Spawn a squid.
Yeah, can you spawn a squid? Is the question. While he's doing that, next question. You read that?
Are you working on like for the update? Are you working on that?
Sorry.
I said for the update, the 1.6.
Okay, for 1.6. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys, if you're waiting for 1.6, it's going to happen. I've got what we call upstream dependencies, so other software that needs to update before I can update, related to the high definition skins. So the guy who works on that is going to be updating soon. I'm in America right now, but when I get back to the UK, we're going to get right on that for you.
I knew that question was going to come up.
What kind of hardware are you guys running on the server? Or are you serving for it?
Oh, so Brohoof, it's hosted at Black Lotus. I'm not sure what that's
Sorry, yeah, it's a quad-core Xeon with 8 gigs of RAM. So we've actually optimized the RAM usage quite a lot. So we have something like 20 worlds loaded the whole time, and we can support 200 players on 20 worlds on 8 gigs of RAM. But Ratty, we are nerds, so we have fun doing that.
Yeah.
On MLC too, we do have it on a fully dedicated box. So I think we're at 32 gigs of RAM and like a 3.4 gigahertz processor. So you, I don't know. It works.
It's flying up down.
Right, so here's the squids. They're a little bit derpy.
A little bit.
Full right now? I should spawn in there. Well, actually, any other questions? Oh yeah, we should mention we have a booth, the ongoing event, and I've seen it. It's in the Salt Block Lounge, I guess. Yeah, we have like a laptop set up with a. Oh yeah, so we're not really on our server. This is just a copy of the server we're running on the laptop, so we don't have any internet here. So we have that, so you can just see all the worlds and whatever. Yeah, because we don't have time to show all the worlds here, so we have all the worlds we have on the real server here, and even a little bit of most of the worlds. Yeah. Any final questions? No, that's it. We covered everything. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for coming, everyone.